Today we're gonna be talking about all YouTube red flags. First, the false accusations. The false accusations. When are people that are jealous of you and want to take that all away. And what I mean by taking that all away is basically when someone when someone is popular, people are gonna start noticing. They're gonna subscribe to you, and the other YouTubers that are jealous of you are gonna start false accusations. And when someone has false accusations and you have a Discord, you're gonna show a random person saying the any offensive word, the swear, the N word, any bad words, and making them say because their family. When someone just swears all the time, it's just part of their day of the YouTube thing. It's just part of the personality. He plays people love him because it doesn't matter if he says words. He does it all for the fun. And this actually happened right now, for Paley example, he tried to make false accusations for the and also false accusations, people can take it with truth and this can actually get you banned from the game that you're playing and the game and YouTube, and it can ruin your entire career. So people who are making videos, you gotta watch out for this. Second, at doxing. If you get doxed, people have. This happened in Gorilla Tag. There was a server called Virus on Top, and in this server, shout out, do not mind my apps over there. Okay. Shout out to and basic shout out to let me check this guy, because he made an entire video leaking your info. So we're gonna be reacting to this video, and then
Gorilla Tag is known to be a very, very social game, with most of its player base being under the age of 16. Although the game looks like a bunch of silly monkeys running around a forest, there's actually a very dark side to it. I'm Zero, and today I want to discuss a topic that not very many YouTubers are talking about right now. You might be asking yourself, what exactly is that topic? Well,
Chapter 1, the one beginning.
a little over 2 years ago now, I was sitting on my couch watching TV. At this time, I had my Quest 2 for around 2 months. My main games were Beat Saber and Rec Room. Now, one day, I woke up to go watch
I think that was the same for me.
my favorite YouTubers. The first video on my recommended page was a Gorilla Tag video. Now, I already knew what the game was before clicking on this video, but I never...
I think I played Gorilla Tag in 2022. Like this guy. Why, bro?
Played it. So I thought to myself, well, if this is a good video, then might as well get the game. Dude, what was the video? It was
What
some
was the
video by a
video?
random
What was
guy
that
named
little
J-Man
Timmy?
Curly. This one
Yeah, I
video
think I
would
watched
eventually
it
go on to
too.
make Gorilla Tag my main game.
I didn't know about any YouTubers that posted back
As I
then.
grew to enjoy watching Gorilla Tag on YouTube, I eventually stumbled upon a creator named CJVR. I enjoyed watching CJVR's videos because I always felt like I had something in common with him. Being one of his bigger fans, I decided to join his Discord server. I chatted, talked in calls, and even became friends with some of the moderators.
Oh, very good.
But one day, I was lying on my bed,
I'm just
scrolling
joking.
through CJ's self-promo channel. There were a bunch of servers listed, but only one appealed to me. I don't know why, but it did.
And also, if Z3 or 0 is watching this raw, that's a shout out. Thanks for letting me know.
The server was called Cool Monkeys.
Hello, new friends.
With only about 136 members, I was able to become very good friends with the other players and even the moderators. After around a week of being in the server, I was able to meet the owners. There were only 2 owners of the server, one being Cruzby and the other being Luke Sky. I was able to become very good friends with these 2 owners. So much so, in fact, that they actually gave me partial ownership. But one day, a user raided the server. They deleted every chat, every role, and every single channel. You might be asking yourself, who exactly did this? Well, it was actually one of the owners, Cruzby. That night, Luke and I sat on a call discussing what we were gonna do with the now.
And also, by the way, you better give a person control of the Discord server, the right person that should be trusted. Because if you give it to like the wrong person, they could easily abuse it and maybe like ban like people. Just like happened in like Pursuit's thing what he did, and he been telling his moderators to change his server friends his server of people into the hard R. And he's very racist.
Destroyed Discord server. There are only 2 options. Either we leave it as is, or we completely rebuild it from scratch. Luke decided that it would be best just to leave it as is. So I agreed with him, and we just went on with our lives. Now, during Cool Monkeys, Luke and I would talk a lot. Talk about Gorilla Tag, but we would also talk about life. Eventually, we both created our own YouTube channels. It was almost like a competition to see who could grow the fastest. Both of our channels stayed very small, with nothing blowing up or going viral. Luke would always be live streaming Fortnite, and I would always be posting content farms on YouTube Shorts. Until one day, Luke would post a video about the latest Gorilla Tag update. The update being about the additions of ropes and zip lines to canyons. His video blew up, reaching more than 100,000 people. At that very moment, I was still stuck posting stupid content farming videos. After seeing his video blow up, I figured out that YouTube Shorts aren't the best way to grow your channel. The next best thing to do was to delete my own channel. So I did.
Chapter 2. Responding.
After deleting my old channel, I was determined to rebrand myself as a quality YouTuber instead of one that only posts shorts.
And also, by the way, do not try to get mods because they can cause viruses if you don't download the right mods. And you better do research about the mod before you actually download it, because you must see if people tried it and did not get their entire PC deleted and shut down their PC.
I posted the first video and then just went on with my week. Sadly, the video didn't.
And also, the red flags about YouTube and games that we have right now is doxing, false accusations, and downloads of viruses.
do too well, didn't really blow up, so I thought to myself, well, maybe live streaming could help the channel. Now, during that first stream, you wouldn't believe what happened. During this live stream, I was just chilling in the lobby playing with my viewers, and then all of a sudden, a modder joins with a voice changer and long arms. This modder's name was Azel. Now, Azel wasn't like any other modder. He was chilling around like the rest of us, and I didn't really see anything too bad happening, so I just let him be, until he introduced himself. Now, he states he's a member of a group that makes mods simply to crash people's games. He then goes on to state who he's friends with. He says he's friends with Pursuit VR and some other...
And speaking about Pursuit VR, he's racist, and he even showed of emoji on Discord that was believed to be Star Snail's house, but it's actually not. And also, he's friends with Cup, and he also showed like a neighborhood of Cub's place. And Cub is a big YouTuber, so this is so you better watch out, YouTubers.
Guy named Virus. He explains that Virus is someone who docs.
And also, speaking about Virus, his Discord server had the creepiest stuff ever about. He had Snail's Discord at at his address, his face, and his name, and this is really scary. Yeah, and I don't care about didn't remember the other YouTubers, and okay.
Dozens of YouTubers, including big ones like Styled Snail. I didn't believe him at first until he said this. Azel, out of nowhere, says Styled Snail's home address and full name. I immediately stopped the stream and deleted it. I honestly couldn't believe what I had just heard. After the stream, Azel told me to add him on Discord and talk to him in a call. So I did. Nothing too interesting happened on the call. But after, he sent me a Discord server called Virus on Top. You might be asking,
let's speak about the Virus on Top server.
What exactly is so special about this server? Well, let me tell you.
The server has within too much info, and info about the person, and they have every info about the person, their face, their address,
this is when
their
the story
name.
hits one of 4 climaxes, because I had never been more scared playing a monkey game. Scrolling through this Discord server, I saw dozens and dozens of channels labeled after different YouTubers. Now, some of these listed YouTubers were very, very big, including Doe VR, Tyler VR, and Styled Snail. You might be asking yourself, what was in those channels? It was quite literally their home address, their full name, and a picture of their face. The scariest part about it is that this could happen to anyone. Not only big YouTubers can get doxxed, but also small ones.
Yeah, people without a YouTube channel can get doxxed from playing games with multiplayer in them. And if you have a YouTube channel and also play games, or you just play games and have a YouTube channel, you better watch out, because if you post do not post any IRL content, because you can get swatted. And this is super dangerous for people.
After a while, Virus's server was eventually banned for publicizing private information. Also, many of the people who participated in doxing had disappeared. I had gone months without talking to Luke Sky, and because we live in such a small world, he also saw Azel in a Gorilla Tag livestream. After his livestream, Azel told him to join Virus on Top. So he did. So we met again in his server. After Virus's server was deleted, I started to talk to Luke a lot more. he seemed to be getting very popular in the Gorilla Tag modding community. He started reviewing mods and then eventually created his own that thousands of people would use. But little did Luke and I know, the illegal side of Gorilla Tag modding was very, very dangerous. A user by the name of Arms was an up-and-coming Gorilla Tag mod maker, and he had his own mod menu. This menu was called USA Mod Menu, and it was revolutionary. For anyone watching this who has seen my channel, you've probably seen this video right here. This menu was made before cosmetics, so the fact that it had every single cosmetic made it stand out above the rest. So one day, I was DM'd by Luke Sky about a really cool mod menu a bunch of new YouTubers were talking about. So I downloaded the mod and hopped on the game for around 2 hours to review it. Then after a while, Luke DMs me, and he tells me this. The mod menu was a virus. I immediately hop on a call with him. Both of us were kind of just sitting there on the verge of tears waiting for the stupid mod to destroy our computers. USA Mod Menu became famous overnight, being one of the first ever mod menus to hack into dozens of YouTubers' computers. The mod was said to be a RAT, a remote access Trojan. A Trojan is a file that is disguised as some other file, which actually is a virus. A RAT is a remote access Trojan that basically gives the hacker complete access to your computer. They can install software, they can delete stuff, and they can even shut down your entire computer. The only way to get rid of it is to
So this is why you should look inside the folder that like a random person sent you, because it could be disguised as a rat or virus. So if you're sent like a mod folder like the mark menu, you should check it. And this happened to Eric sent in the menu and Cryptic downloaded it. And basically when that happened, he sent him like a mod that allows Eric to ban him and mess with his game. And this is
completely factory reset your computer. Now back to Arms' apology, he actually stated in this video that USA Mod Menu wasn't a virus, and someone else was spreading it around that he was someone else who's well known for hacking into people.
And there's mods out there that allows you to control people's games, like crash their game, and haunt a fighter game.
Computers. He apologized to everyone who unnecessarily factory reset their computers, and then we just all went on with our lives. But what if a mod like this actually hacked into a bunch of people's computers? Well, that actually did happen. Luke Sky was getting bigger with every video. As he got bigger as a YouTuber, more and more people wanted to collaborate with him. But eventually, one of these collaborators would ruin Luke's whole career. So basically, one day, a user DM'd Luke Sky asking to collaborate on a video for a Gorilla Tag fan game. The reason why this appealed to Luke so much was because this player had a mod for the game so that Luke could troll people in the video. Now, Luke agreed to do this video, so he downloaded the mod. But the mod wasn't actually a mod. It was a rat. This one rat would go on to delete his Discord user. It also completely shut down his computer. That one rat created many issues for Luke and his family. Now, the most upsetting part about this is this happens to people all the time. And if you join the wrong server and download the wrong mods, it could completely destroy your computer. That virus would completely stop Luke's ability to upload videos. So he completely quit YouTube and ghosted his Discord server. But sadly, Luke's story doesn't end there. Now, before this whole ratting situation, I forgot to mention that Luke was actually doxxed in his Discord server. His full name, his location, and even a picture of his face were illegally shared on Doxman. Luckily, Luke had gotten it off of Doxman, but it doesn't really matter because all the information was publicized anyway. If you didn't know, people can do very malicious things with your address. What's even crazier is that people who don't even have a YouTube channel can easily get doxxed. These doxers can use your location to swat you. Swatting is when someone calls your local police and tells them something really bad is happening at your location.
It also, it doesn't matter if people know your name. My name is Dylan. and I'm not gonna say my full name because people can like search me up and whatever. Anyways, let's go on to see more.
Now, let's take this as an example. You're sitting on your couch watching TV. Out of nowhere, a SWAT team breaks in your house for what seems to be no reason. Now, after the SWAT team is done searching for bad stuff that actually doesn't exist, they tell you that someone called into the police saying that there were pounds and pounds of illegal drugs in your basement. Now, here's the craziest part. This was all because someone found your location after getting doxxed.
I think my brothers have vape with. Is vape illegal drugs? Yes or no? Is vaping illegal? No, vaping itself is not illegal in Virginia. However, there are 21 products. If you get swatted and someone and people who are searching for illegal drugs in Virginia and they see a vape, will they see it as illegal? What if the SWAT team sees a vape in Virginia and what happens? Seeing a vaping itself is not illegal for adults and older. Well, I think my brothers are 19, so...
A week ago. Well, why do I bring this up? It actually happened to Luke Sky. Now, after quitting YouTube, Luke actually comes back just to stream Fortnite with his friends. One day, he's sitting on his couch, playing Fortnite with his friend, and all of a sudden, he gets a knock on his door. What actually happened was there was someone who called into the police, telling the police that there was some random crazy guy waving around a gun, screaming about hostages. Now, a 13-year-old kid wouldn't have been associated with something like this, so the police just let him be. And what you guys all have to remember is all of this happened because of Gorilla Tag. Because of this tiny monkey game with the...
And also, speaking about hostages, the only hostages is, my editors. Well, I'm just joking. I think my basement only has my sisters.
Bunch of little kids.
And... how to stay safe.
Number 1, do not share any private information with people you meet online. That could be a random dude you met on a server, or even a friend you've known for months. You don't know what they could do with your info. 2, don't post any IRL content or link your channel with any IRL friends. This can help people research who you actually are. 3, don't associate yourself with the wrong people, because you can easily get criticized for being friends with them. I'm talking to you, buckaroo. 4, never click on suspicious links or unknown mods. That could get you easily ratted or hacked. Lastly, never be a part of Gorilla Tag's illegal modding community. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, all of the red flags is doxing, false accusations, getting and getting your account hacked or downloading a virus. That's all for today. And the advice I have for the YouTubers out there is stay safe.